Hi everyone, the first thing I want to do is invite you all to go to annev.me, annev.me. That's my new website, and I'm just taking every opportunity possible to invite people to that website. Is this getting annoying? Sorry, but if other people can say stuff they feel that will help them advance in YouTube or advance in whatever, I can start doing that. Hi everyone, it is Friday morning, and this is probably the first of several day off vlogs. I don't have to go back to work until June 27th. It is June 17th. I need to enjoy it while I have it though, because I'm not going to be able to do it for a while. I really was like, should I do this? Should I completely use myself out of PTO for this? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. I did go ahead and do it. I said I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. I can build up PTO again. And, you know, what's the worst that can happen? Something outside of my control can happen. My company's not suddenly going to become, impossible to deal with. I'm going to explain the situation. They're going to understand. I'll end up short money. That's the worst that can happen. But that's not even going to happen because I'm going to build the PTO up again. And by the time I'm needing a break or finally ready to take that vacation I've been talking about for years, I'm going to have the PTO to do it. I don't really have anything in particular to talk about right now, but I thought I'd go ahead and start this vlog. I'm excited and also frustrated. I'm excited that that new recorder / player that I was kind of nerding out talking about in the last vlog. Well, it's waiting to be picked up at my post box. And I have texted my friend to see if he would be available or when he would be available to take me to go get it. I'm frustrated because I found out right before I was expecting to get a phone call. I'm like, okay, we'll take care of this phone call and then I'll see if he can run me in to get that. Well, I'm still going to get it in plenty of time to learn it while I'm off work this week, but there's something else that I've got to deal with while I'm off work this week that I did not expect to have to deal with, do not want to have to deal with, but I'm going to have to deal with it. And that is problems with my business cell phone or backup cell phone. She tried calling me. I never even got a call. And then she got through to me. I answered. We talked for about 5 minutes and then the call dropped. And now I can't get this phone to show any bars. It shows 4 bars for a fleeting moment and then 1 bar, no service, no service, no service, no service, 1 bar, no service, no. I'm like, what the hell is the matter with you? Then I look at my main one and it's fine. So I called 611. I'm like, one line's not working and the other is. What's wrong? Well, in short, they can't figure it out. And they had me on hold for a more advanced department, but it was like a 40-something minute wait, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to switch out this SIM card anyway. If the problem is with the SIM card, then I won't be able to get a call out. If the problem is with the phone, then it's for the best that I'm switching to a different phone. And if the problem's with the SIM card, I guess we'll know on Tuesday, and then I'll figure out how to get to the phone store and get a new SIM card, I guess. Say, look, this is the phone I want to put the service in, and I want the same number of bars. I mean, I wonder if this is a problem that has been existing for a while, because for the past couple of times that I've tried to call into my gift store company calls, after 20 minutes or so, the damn call would drop. And I was like, why is that happening? I tried to call and it would show no service. I thought it was just a fluke. But maybe there's seriously something wrong with my damn phone. Well, I'm gonna figure out what the problem is and get it solved. I want to do that by the end of this week that I've got off. And I didn't want to have to deal with this, but shit happens, I guess. Yeah, and I'm not sugarcoating stuff. I'm not keeping stuff clean. If anyone doesn't like what I have to say, sorry, but not sorry enough to change it, okay? That's why I show my YouTube channel as not made for kids, because I know I cuss, and I'm the first to say I don't know what we expect our kids to do if we cuss around them and then we get upset if they start cussing. What do we expect if we cuss around them? But that's why this YouTube channel is not made for kids. Okay, I'm going to not worry about my business phone. I already put a message on my voicemail seems to be working. And I updated my voicemail greeting saying, hey, I've got phone problems. I can't take your call. I'll get back to you as soon as I have this problem fixed. And it's not like I have a booming business. That's the good thing about not having a business that counts on a phone system. Like, I mean, even if I did have a booming business, I would want it to be like an online business. Like, I would love to have a bunch of orders coming into my gift store. Of course, I have to talk about my products to do that, right? I have to get to know my products and talk about them. But I do want a business phone that's going to work. And hopefully by this time next week I'll have one. I don't know why I don't now, but there's not really anything I can do about it right now. So I'm just going to figure out how to move on with my day. And I'll talk to you next time there's something to vlog about. Well, you know what? I have decided to take myself out to Starbucks tomorrow. I thought about doing it last week. I didn't, and I'm going to do it. Good morning. It's Saturday. I'm looking forward to a good day. I'm going to go to Starbucks, and then I'm going to come home and I'm going to text my friend and say, hey, I'm ready to go pick up that package. Open it up and dive into the tutorial, and with it teaching me, I'm going to learn how to use that thing. It's supposed to be an audio player, an FM radio, an internet radio, a podcatcher, but I don't know that I'm going to use it for all those things. Especially if VTuner, as it's called, its own native playlist, does not support the podcasts and radio stations I want to listen to. Because you're supposed to be able to put your own podcasts and internet radio stations in there, but it is too complicated. You have to be able to know what the exact RSS feed URL is, and that is hard to find from what I understand. So it becomes, do I want to go the extra mile to research that and find the freaking URL feed to manually put it into this audio player, or do I want to just say, forget it, I'll use a different player for that? And I have a couple of different players. Well, they're two of the same players, what they are, but they do the same thing. They're internet radios, they're podcatchers. And if podcasts or internet radio stations don't exist on the directory that comes with the player, I will probably just say, you're relieved of that job, new player. The old players will do it. The old players will record what I want to save, and then I'll stick the SD card from you, new player, into the player that just recorded that for a minute and copy the files, or move the files, I guess, onto the SD card, and you can play it, because it'll still play those types of files. Yeah, I probably will nerd out quite a bit in this vlog talking about my new machine. Don't know if I'll do an unboxing, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll just see what I choose to do. I probably will do an unboxing. I just don't know if it's going to be in this vlog or a separate video. Anyway, that's what my plans are today. And it's
9:26 a.m. and 20 seconds.
Almost 9:30, and my window is 10:05 to 10:35, I believe. So whatever is backing up outside is not my door-to-door transit vehicle. And of course, as I was talking about this player, I forgot one of the most important things it'll do. Record media, duh. Like I said, I might switch from this vlog recorder to that machine being my vlogging recorder, like doubling as my vlogging recorder. I mean, it'll do a little bit of everything, it sounds like. There are some things that it will not do. For all I know, one of which might be podcatching and broadcasting internet radio, like I said. That's going to depend on how much I want to go out and, like, really pull teeth trying to find the freaking URL feeds, RSS feeds. Why should I go to that kind of trouble when this other machine will just bring it in? All I gotta do is tell it what I want and it'll find it. My only concern with it so far is I have not found the part of the tutorial, and maybe it's there and I just haven't found it yet. I haven't exactly listened to all, 10 hours of the thing. I haven't found how you lock it down so that you don't accidentally press keys. That's kind of an important thing for me. It is all too easy to hit keys that I don't mean to hit, just in daily life. I don't know if I'm going to be... Hi. I heard the sound of this crowd and I was like, is there going to be a place? I walked into this place and the first thing I thought was, is there going to be room for me to sit in here? I mean, it's a decent day. If I had to wait outside, it would be... It's the kind of weather that I'm at least willing to sit out and wait in if I have to, but I'll have to say it is nice to be able to sit in here. I didn't know if I was going to be able to, because as soon as I heard the sound of this crowd, I was like, there's not enough people to accommodate me sitting in here, is there? But actually there was, so that's a blessing. So, of course, the first part of taking in hot chocolate is waiting for it to cool off, which I think it has somewhat. I mean, that didn't burn my tongue. And I just called the door-to-door transit automated system, and it said I've got 40-something minutes. So that's definitely plenty of time to sit here and sit this, relax. You know, I knew I wanted to vlog this, but there's really not much to say. But oh well. Maybe I should have waited to vlog like what I expected from the day or whatever until I got here, but no, it's fine. And then like that, the crowd died down. Listen to this. A lot quieter in here now. I mean, there's still some people in here, but nowhere near like it was when I walked in here. If I had something to run over and take care of at the bank, I could do it, but I don't really have anything to take care of, so I'll just sit here for 20 minutes, a little more. You know, again, even though I'm like ready to leave and not able to leave yet, getting out and about is like a good thing. It's just, I just know it is. And there's going to be a big gap in this vlog because I'm going to go get this device, get wrapped up in learning it, just take the next couple of days and just do my own thing, whether it's learning that or just relaxing or whatever, because I've got, what do I got going this week? I've got this appointment at the battery store. I need to see about my newly activated old phone, see if it's gonna behave itself any better than the one over at my apartment is right now. What was that nonsense yesterday? I don't have to put up with that. If that is still going on with my old phone, it must be a SIM card problem, and then I'm having to go to the carrier store, the cellular phone carrier store. But I'm gonna say that's, I'm not trying to call that in, so that could happen, or it's just as possible, and I'm really hoping that. The problem is with the phone, and when you stick the SD card, I keep wanting to call SIM cards SD cards because I know what an SD card is, and a SIM card is probably similar, but it's not exactly the same thing, and I keep trying to interchange those two. But hopefully the SIM card isn't the problem. Hopefully the phone's the problem, in which case I'll stick it in the other phone, or I'll have them stick it in the other phone. I don't know how to stick a SIM card into a phone. Maybe that's something I could learn, but I don't know how to do it right now. Anyway, hopefully the problem is with the phone, and when we stick it in the old iPhone plus SIM card that works will equal phone that works as soon as we walk out of the battery store, as opposed to phone that works after a couple of days when I figured out how to get to the cell phone store. But you'll find out. But the point is, once I get this device, I'm going to unbox it And then I don't know how much I'm going to vlog until, like, I go to the battery store. Of course, I say that and watch me vlog and vlog and vlog to the point where we have to go to the battery store in a different vlog. We'll see what happens. Okay. I went home. It took a while before I was able to get the ride, but now we're ready to go. This ride tends to not be vloggable at all. There tends to be music on that I can't vlog around. But we are going to this post box to get this package. That's why this ride is never vloggable. That is just too... there's no way. All right. I'm home. And it's a really little box. I mean, it's not tiny, but it's... maybe I should take a picture of this box, but I'm not going to bother. It's... I can tell there's something in it other than it would remind one, I would say, of a cell phone box inside this envelope thing. Oh, I know what this is. I felt something else in the envelope, and I was like, what is that? It's the case for this thing. But you can't use it while it's in the case. I may or may not use the case. This is, yeah, it really looks, I would say, last time you got your iPhone or your Android, it probably came in a box just like this one. Okay, wow. Well, this is different from what I expected it to be. I guess I didn't expect as many buttons as it has, but you know what, that's okay. That really is okay. Let's see, we've got... okay, so the power button. I'm remembering how the tutorial went, what the tutorial said, and I'm looking at this thing. It's... okay, here's the question of the hour. Is it going to fit in this chute? No, it does not. I was wondering if it might fit in this case. It does not. It is too wide. But that's okay. I've got a lot of learning and exploring and experimenting to do with this beautiful little new device of mine. The Evo E10. And I'm going to turn off my vlog now and get started. Actually, maybe I'll vlog myself turning it on for the first time. Well, she turned on.
Warning. Time may be incorrect. Internal memory.
Well, let me turn her off.
Shutting down.
Yeah, it probably is, but let me turn the vlog off and the tutorial on and actually work on this thing. Learn it. Explore it. Well, I pulled out the player. On second thought, let me see what else is in the box. I pulled out the player and just saw it and I was like, okay, let's get into this. So these are earphones. This is a tiny cable. Oh, I know what this is. This is a USB cable that would allow me to put a USB drive in this thing. This is the cable that I'm really interested in. The charging cable and the wall adapter. Yeah. That. And is that a USB? I mean, I know where it goes. It goes in here. Doesn't it? Wait a minute. Okay, I'm a little confused. Yeah, there we go. I just didn't put it in correctly. I could plug this in now. I probably will, just because I'm not sure how much battery power she came with. And what am I going to name this thing? Yeah, I'm weird. I name my devices. If you listened to my unboxing of the Braille Sense, the new Braille Sense, what turned out to be an on-hand, his name was already Reed. They're all named Reed because they've got the Reed voice. And this one's got, well, I could switch between Sally and Joey. Those are the names of the two reading voices that those have. I'm guessing I'll leave it on Sally. Just because I've heard them in the tutorial, and I'm thinking I'll probably like Sally better. I might give Joey a chance, but for now, I'm thinking she's Sally. And there is going to come a time when I'm going to know how to check her battery status. As it is, I might just plug her in because I'm like, how much did you come with? And since I don't quite know how to check that for sure, I might as well just plug her in. What harm can it do to plug her in? And with that in mind, I'm going to turn this off. Am I going to turn this off? I want to turn this off, but I'm like, have I looked at everything in the box? I think I have. Because there's... Oh, okay. So that's a lanyard. And I can understand why it would make sense to have a lanyard, but do I want a lanyard? I'll just leave it in here for right now. And these earphones. Earphones. That's a little thing that's just a piece of plastic in the box, or not plastic, but foam. That was probably holding the thing. Thing to stick a thumb drive on it if I wanted one. And this thing probably just paper to go in the box. And here she and her wall cord are. Here's her case. I'm going to hold on to her case. I'm going to put her case here. And I'm going to turn this vlog off because I've been saying I was going to do that for the past 10 minutes. Now I'm really going to do it. Okay, I've only been at this for, half an hour, 45 minutes, but I think I'm going to say that, well, I have a week to work with this before I have to really make a decision about what I'm going to do with it when, but My initial thought is I've got a lot of learning to do before I can turn this into my vlogging recorder. First of all, it's not going to fit in this case that the vlogging recorder has, so I'm either going to have to decide to turn it on and then stick it in the case and connect that to something. It's got one of those like belt loop type things. Or I could decide to have someone put the lanyard on it. Do I want a lanyard on this thing, though? That's the first decision that I have to make. Do I want a lanyard on this thing, or do I want to carry it around in my pocket? If I want a lanyard on it, then someone's going to have to put the lanyard on it for me. I don't know how to do that. If I don't want a lanyard on it, then how else am I going to carry it around? Well, I could stick it in my pocket, but, I mean, I'm going to take this vlogging camera, my version of the vlogging camera, out of the case, stick it in my pocket, and walk around for a minute. Listen to what you get. I don't particularly like anything about walking around and how it records. I mean, when I'm going to work, I've got this work bag. It squeaks and makes crazy noises. I'm not quite sure what it sounded like when I was walking out to the vehicle with my friend. I don't know if I'm even going to keep that on the vlog, in the vlog, but I would expect this new player to capture that just like this one does. Not because there's anything wrong with the recorder, but because when you stick something in a pocket, you're going to get clothes crap. You're going to get interaction between the microphone of the recorder and the material of the clothing of the pocket that it's sitting in, and there's just nothing you can do about it. So, and if you're recording from a pocket, you're not necessarily getting the best quality recording. And I mean, it's also possible that I might just keep vlogging from this. There's nothing wrong with this. I'm just thinking that it would really be cool if I would edit it. I mean, if I would... What the Evo has that this does not have is the ability to edit on the fly. But I may or may not use that, and I may not use it now, but might decide to use it in a week or two or a month or two. I'm trying to jump from point A to point L in 0.5 seconds. One thing at a time. Unbelievable. This thing has been sitting on running for I don't even know how freaking many hours. I'm going to edit a whole shitload of stuff here out. I can't believe that was sitting here running that damn long. I thought I turned that off. Well, my first impressions with this thing after working with it on and off for 6 hours is overall it's a great little machine. And I probably do still have, I know I still have some things to learn about it. But just as I figured, most of the internet radio stations and podcasts that I would like to get, I mean, I haven't searched for all of them, but I searched for, like, my favorites. And they're not in the player-supported internet radio directory. And I think I mentioned this earlier in this vlog. I'm not willing to go out on the ether web and figure out what is the exact freaking RSS feed for that podcast. What is the exact internet streaming feed for that internet radio station? Why should I go to that kind of trouble when I have another machine that already knows how to broadcast those stations? I'll just record those stations from that machine and copy it to that machine. In the meantime, I am stopping this vlog here. There's probably plenty of footage here, even though I'm going to edit like over half of this out. I cannot believe this recorder sat on for freaking 6 hours. Thank you for listening, as long as you did. Check out annev.me, ANNEV.me, and you will hear from me in the next video. Bye.